Hello again, my dear little ones, and welcome back to our sacred journey through the great story of Ramayana. Before we begin our today's episode, let us gently remember what happened last time. In the previous story, the forest of Dandaka wept as Ravan carried Sita away in his golden chariot, the Pushpak Viman. High above the trees, the noble bird Jatayu spread its mighty wings to stop him. But cunning Ravan tricked the brave bird with lies, and our mighty, honest bird Jatayu, who was very pure at heart, revealed the truth that his life lay in his wings. Ravan struck there, and Jatayu fell, his wings torn, his spirit brighter as ever. He waited on the forest floor, holding his last breath, until Ram and Lakshman found him. He held the noble bird close, whispering the words of love and gratitude. But before leaving this world, Jatayu spoke his final message. He said, Ravan has taken Sita towards the south. Follow the path and you will meet Shabari Mata, who has waited her entire life to meet you. With heavy heart, Ram and Lakshman performed the last rites for dear Jatayu. And then they began their journey once again, walking through the forest and rivers, listening to the whispers of the wind, but their hearts were burning with love and duty. And today, my dear children, our story takes us to that very forest where an old woman's love shines brighter than the stars. So let's begin our today's story, that is Shabari Mata's devotion, a path of faith.
Ancient Culture Tales.
Ram and Lakshman walked for many days and nights. They crossed rivers that sang under the moon and passed the trees that stood like silent watchers. Sometimes they rested beneath open skies, listening to the whispers of wind and stars. With each step they took was a promise to find Sita and bring her safely home. And one golden evening, as the sun touched the trees, they followed the narrow path to a quiet valley. The place forgotten by the world, filled with tiny flowers and a peace that felt like prayer. There, beneath an old neem tree, stood a small hut. Smoke rose gently from its hearth, and the old woman moved within, her eyes glowing softly with devotion. As Ram and Lakshman stepped into the peaceful valley, the old woman looked up from her little hearth. Her hair was white as moonlight. Her hair was white as the moonlight. Her hands trembled with age, yet her eyes shone brighter than the morning sun. For years, this old mother had waited for this very moment. Every dawn, she decorated her small hut with fresh flowers, swept the path clean, and whispered softly, "Maybe today Shri Ram will come." And when she saw Ram, she did not need to ask his name. His face glowed with calm so divine that her heart instantly knew. This is him. This is Shri Ram, and I have waited all my life to meet him. Her voice trembled with devotion. She said, "Welcome, my lord," she said softly. "I am Shabari. I have been waiting for you since the day my Guru told me you would come. Please, come rest in my humble home." Ram folded his hands and bowed slightly. Mother, your love and faith light this forest brighter than the sun. We are blessed to be here. Listening to this, Shabari's eyes filled with tears of joy. Her wait was finally over, yet her heart was overflowed like a river after the rain. At last, the Lord she had dreamt of every day stood before her, smiling with the warmth of 1,000 suns. Kids, the hut was small and humble. The little hearth, the mat woven of grass, the few worn utensils, and a tiny shelf with a broken statue of Shri Ram. Yet everything in that hut seemed to hum with devotion. As Ram and Lakshman settled, Shabari began to tell her story, not with loud words, but with the soft garland of memories. She said, "When I was young, I met a great sage who taught me to serve God with my whole heart. I left my old life and came to this forest." She told them how many years had passed like petals falling from the flower. People came and went, kings rose and fell, yet she remained steadfast, sweeping the path, collecting fallen fruits, and chanting Shri Ram's name morning and night. "Many laughed at me," she said, smiling gently. "They called me foolish for waiting, but my heart knew that one day Shri Ram would come." Ram listened with a soft and grateful smile, and Lakshman's eyes shone with quiet respect. In Shabari's words, they heard not loneliness, but an unshakable faith, a faith that gave her life light and meaning. Kids, for many years, Shabari Mata had kept her little hut ready. Each morning, she would gather fresh berries, wash them with care. She would eat the berries from the corners and keep only those which were sweet. She would place the half-eaten berries on the clean leaf and whisper, "May my Shri Ram come today." And that day, when Ram and Lakshman entered her home, her heart danced with joy. She brought the berries forward. Her hands were trembling softly. She said, "Please, Shri Ram, accept these fruits. This is all I have. I have eaten them in the corners and kept only those which are sweet." Looking at the bowl, Lakshman was hesitant at the moment, but Ram smiled gently and looked at Shabari Mata. Ram said, "Lakshman, these are not ordinary fruits. They are filled with faith, the sweetest gift of all." He took a berry and tasted it. Its sweetness was unlike any fruit of the forest. It was the taste of pure devotion. Watching Ram eat the berries, Shabari Mata's eyes filled with tears of joy. She whispered, "All these years I waited, and today my life is complete." Ram folded his hands and said softly, "Mother, your love is greater than any offering. Your heart itself is a temple where I reside." Shabari Mata knelt before Ram and touched his feet with love so pure that even Lakshman's eyes filled with tears. Shabari's face glowed with joy. Folding her hands, she prayed, "May my Lord soon find Sita and bring her home." And then, in her calm, wise voice, Shabari Mata spoke again. "Shri Ram, I do not know where Sita has been taken, but I have heard of a great monkey king to the south, ruled by Sugriv, a noble soul in need of help. His friend Hanuman is strong, wise, and pure. He is the servant of truth and dharma. Go to them, Shri Ram. Tell Sugriv about your sorrow, and Hanuman will guide your path. Ram bowed slightly, his eyes warm with gratitude. Her words were not just guidance, they were the bridge between sorrow and hope. As the brothers turned to leave, a soft light seemed to shine from Shabari Mata's eyes. The glow of a wish fulfilled, of devotion complete. Her heart was still, her smile was peaceful, as if her soul was already one with her Shri Ram. Go to south, she whispered, and when you meet Hanuman, tell him that I have sent you. He will know the way. Ram and Lakshman bowed deeply, and then they walked on, their steps lighter than before, not because their sorrow was gone, but because love had given them the direction. Children, Shabari Mata's story is like a lamp that burns softly but steady in the dark. She teaches us many tender lessons. First, patience is a kind of strength. Shabari Mata waited her whole life, not in sadness, but in faith, but in service. Waiting does not mean doing nothing. It can mean loving quietly, working humbly, and believing with your heart that does not demand. Second, the small acts of love matter the most. The tasting of berries, such a little thing, was in truth a great act of devotion. When we take care to give our best, even in small ways, we honor those whom we love the most. Third, that devotion and humility opens the doors. Shabari Mata had no riches, no power, only a heart that kept singing. Yet, through her devotion, she became a guide and a blessing. Humble hearts often become the shelter for great grace. And the last learning, kids, is service is its own reward. Shabari Mata didn't wait for fame or for thanks. She served because her heart delighted in serving. This is the purest kind of joy. So remember, my dear little ones, be kind like Shabari. Give what you can and let your love be steady and true. In time, the right path will surely appear. And now, with Shabari Mata's blessings and a new direction in their hearts, Ram and Lakshman's journey marches towards the south. Soon, they will be meeting the troop of clever, brave monkeys, and among them, a young monkey with a fiery heart, that is Hanuman, who will become the strongest bridge between sorrow and hope. Get ready for the most awaited episode of our Ramayana series, that is the meeting of Shri Ram and Hanuman. And now, my dear little ones, let us close our eyes and with love, faith, courage, and peace in our heart, say it all together. Jai Shri Ram!